Okay, good news for those of you following along on our journey. Gavin has peed and pooped, which we were worried about, and he looks a little bit better. We've identified his worms, and he gets meds. He has urine on him right now, so I'm pretty grossed out. But honestly, during this phase of his care where we sit down and clean him and give him meds, I'm usually pretty grossed out. So, yes, my little baby. Here's, I think, our order for this. I'm gonna give him a wipe down because I don't like touching him right now. We'll give him a wipe down. Yeah, your tail when it touches me is very gross. I'll show you guys his eyes, his ears, and his belly. And then we'll do his meds. I haven't cleaned up his room, so I'm gonna have to do that. I'm not sure if we'll get that on video or not though. Let me go get the meds and the wipes. He just shook his head over there. I feel like he knows the sound. And it's like, I don't want that in my ears. We might need more wipes, bud, but let's start with this. Come here. He's drinking water right now, but he's like moving his front paw. The one that he normally is like flexing when I do his ears, and he likes it. And he just like picks that paw up and puts it down. It's pretty cute. And he does it specifically when he's drinking, like, yum, this is good water. All right, come here, bud. Give me that belly. Give me that big old belly. We're gonna start with his tail, because his tail is disgusting. He did not go to the bathroom in his litter box. Oh, you can actually see on here, like, discoloration. Come here. That tail's not, I know, your tail might be cold. We're about to get everywhere, but we starting with this tail because it is a gross. Tail, let's get the booty again. Blech. Okay. It's our last one. He decided to go to the bathroom in his carrier. We took out the cat tower that he pooped on the first night because there's a litter box in there, and we keep putting him in the litter box, and I'm doing the little, like, trying to teach him how to dig in it. So we did all of that. We talked about there's one cat bed and carrier out, and my mom was like, oh, but then you won't have a place to sleep. And I was like, he's been feral. He's been sleeping on the ground. Like, he's going to be okay until he learns to use this litter box. We didn't do it, though. And even if we had taken the bed out, she wanted to leave the carrier and the towel in the room so that he could sleep there. And she's like, that's where he sleeps. Hey, bud. That's where he sleeps, so he won't, pee and poop where he sleeps. Well, that's where he decided to go, was inside of his carrier, partially on the towel for his poop. His pee was just like in the side of the carrier. And I think he just was like, I don't know, his tail is wet, so it's gotta have been from. You didn't mean to turn yourself around, did you? We're gonna have to get another wipe for your face and your ears. I didn't finish whatever thought I was talking about. Okay. Let me go get a couple more wipes so we can do his face, and then I'll put him in the camera and see if we can get anything to focus. You're back. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Well, other than peeing and pooping outside the litter box. You are 3 months old. You should know how to do that. Fine. You're 3 months old and feral. But I thought it just came naturally. What's funny to me is I told my mom, oh, well, kittens like non-clumping litter and unscented, according to my search on the internet for training litter kittens. And she's like, well, this is the litter we have. He's just going to have to learn how to use it. But then when I was like, okay, well, we need to take out all of the things that he might otherwise, don't attack that camera. Stop attacking the camera. What gave you the idea that that was a toy? When I told her, let's take out all the other things that he might otherwise use, she was like, oh, but no, because he's going to be uncomfortable. And I was like, you just said he's going to have to learn, and he doesn't get special treatment until he learns. All this to say, I think we might try different litter. Okay, Gavin, come on. We got to clean. I can't be here all day. Come here, bud. Come here. Hey, cutie. Hey, cutie. We're going to do the eyes. I know you sometimes get a bit cranky about that. His eyes are so much better. I know I say that every time, but like they don't have nearly as much crusty as they did before, and they don't feel as crusty as well. Let me get the other ear some. Yeah, it's not bad, huh? I remember the first day cleaning his ears, I just could not believe how crunchy everything was. I noticed that yesterday when because I'd done so much work on his ear, when I put this ear thing in, I didn't massage his ear to like really get it in there. So I'm gonna make sure I do that a little bit more today. Come here, let's go up to the camera. Let's scoot. Let's scoot. I know. Okay, so first of all, his eyes are just cleaner. He's got that little inflammation bit, but hoping that'll go down. Don't bite me. His ears are also much cleaner, although they get gross whenever I put the, actual like gel, what do I want to call it? Maybe that in. But his belly is definitely still really round, which I looked up his worms today, and it's definitely from his worms, right? Well, first of all, he peed and pooped, so it's less round than before, but it's still very round. And I thought that was probably from the worms, and then I looked at his poop and took a picture to send in to the Humane Society, but I feel like that microchip is still moving. But he definitely has, I believe he has roundworm. Excuse me. So he's already on the dewormer. He's had all of it. I think that'll help. Maybe his belly will go down a little bit. I mean, he eats a lot, so I'm sure that's also a factor. Hey, cutie. But I also sent in the picture, and if needed, they'll have us come pick up some specific dewormer for that. Yes, you're very cute. Okay, well, cute wasn't the right word. You're very cute in your mannerisms. Although I will say he's taken, as you just saw, he's like been biting my fingers a little bit. And I don't know why, because he'll just come up to me. I'll put him next to food. He doesn't want food. And then he just comes up and he only bites like the tips of my fingers. I'm not sure why that's happening. I don't know if I'm just getting, sorry, I could not finish a thought there. I don't know if I'm just getting used to his appearance or if I'm starting, if he's starting to look cuter. All right, we haven't even started your meds. Come on. We're gonna do the eye drops first because the ears are really messy. I know you really don't like this. Yeah, he's like, actually, I don't want to be near you anymore. This one was traumatizing for me yesterday. I am going to attempt to do much better today. I thought he was just like a good little cat and I could kind of be easy with him. But I think we're gonna have to get real uncomfortable for this one because I'm not messing around with poking things in eyes. Like, that's not okay for me. Hey, cutie. I love that you just come back. Okay. Gonna need... Do not move. Oh, fudge. Ooh, yeah, we kind of sprayed a lot in there. I'm sorry. That's what I heard was hard about doing this one, is that because it's in a syringe, it's hard to get out just a drop. And the first time I did it, I got one drop perfectly in each eye. Yeah, when they said put a drop in there, you did not get a drop. You got lots of drops. I'm very sorry. But unfortunately, we're going to do your other eye before I let you have a break. I need you to blink that drop into your eye. There we go. All right. Go have a break. Come back in a second. Because we got to do ears. I need to like blink seeing all. Ooh, looking at his eye and having it have the liquid come out is like making my eyes water. The last time I had an eye checkup, it was like 8 years ago now. Don't play with that tripod. It's like 8 years ago now, and they had to put the liquid in to dilate my eyes. And I hadn't had a checkup since like 15 years before that. And they were like, yeah, we can tell that you don't wear contacts. Like trying to get one eye drop into my eye was so challenging. So literally just even seeing like liquid come out of his eyes, like my eyes are watering. This is our last bit. There's like a third of this. You can kind of see the color difference there, I think. I don't think this is gonna last us 10 days, but if I have to go in for more dewormer, I'll just ask them for a little bit more of this. Because it's twice a day for 10 days. And I believe we're on day 3 now, right? I counted wrong yesterday. We're at the beginning of day 3. I think we're gonna need at least a full one of these. Gavin, come here. Hey, bud, gotcha. Gotcha. Cutie. Okay, here's the goal. The goal is that somehow we're going to get ear gunk, that's gel medicine, into both of these ears quite quickly, and then we're going to massage them so he doesn't throw it out of either. But we're going to get it into both of them, right? Do you believe in me? Okay, wow. Made it kind of easy today. Alrighty, all right, ear massage. Okay. I can see crusties on his eye. Ooh, now that I put all that liquid into his eyes, it's like weeping. Hold on, I don't want you to do that yet. I want to continue massaging it. Oh, gross. Very, very gross. Yep. When you do that, you get it all on the inside of your ears. Ugh. I can feel it on my fingers. I'm glad this is good for you. It's pretty gross for me. Okay. Can we be done? Can I clean your ears? Just the outside a little bit, because I know you're gonna come put your face next to my face. Just right there. Right here. Gag. That's the grossest part for me because it feels really greasy and it stays on him. Yeah, so he's itching his ear now. It gets on his feet, it gets on the side of his face, it gets all over his ears. He rubs up on me. Least favorite, and this is the one we have to do the longest. This one's only 7 days. The eye drops, the ears are 10. Okay, I have decided that we are gonna go clean that room. Unfortunately. I wanted to say, oh, I need to leave it so my mom can see it and she can know what we're dealing with. But that was all an excuse because I didn't want to clean it. So let me put this stuff away, we'll get in there and we'll pick it up. Okay, let me show you this. I took the carrier top off, pee and poop in there. Don't look if you don't want to see it. This is his room. Look, we have like recording signs everywhere because we have a camera in here to check in on him in the evenings. But that's the litter box he does not use. Next to it is a mess he made where apparently he decided he needed to crawl up and into. Oh, you know what? I bet he was trying to crawl up this unit and he just pulled it down because it wasn't as heavy as he thought. Those are storage for our dog beds. And then behind the door here where we have a knocked over little scratcher, he knocked that over for some reason. I don't know. We just leave it there, but now we can't open the door all the way and he ends up sleeping back there. Okay, so we need to pick things up over there. Should be pretty easy. I thought he got into things, like he was trying to get into the food and the Temptations. But now that I see it, I think he just tried to claw his way up this and the weight couldn't hold him. And then other than that, we're gonna have to actually like deal with that carrier. So that's definitely the grossest part, in my opinion. I guess that fully captures all the grossness we're going through in here. This up today? Oh, forgot how heavy that is. We're not moving that. Okay, we're gonna move his food and water back over to the corner. Put this farther away from it than the carrier. Thank goodness for carriers that split in half like this. This one is from the Humane Society, but we also own one like this. Favorite carrier. Bye, Gavin. Oops. What are we gonna do with this? So we're gonna dry it a little more or what? Give it one more shot. Maybe just throw this away. I thought this piece came out, but it doesn't. Okay, last bit is to wash this, and then his room is good for now. Y'all, I'm tired. I'm trying to get some stuff done. This cat has the zoomies, and he is clawing at everything. So we need to clip his claws. So we're gonna do it whether he likes it or not. If I do say so myself, I'm pretty good at clipping claws. So hopefully we can do it quickly. I gotta go find them. Oh, we were also gonna use this and try and teach him to claw on that. We'll see. We have clippers. I'll come closer in a second. Put those closer to you. Gavin, let's learn what treats are and how much fun it is to get treats between nail clippings. Gavin, I'm sure he's up to no good right now. I feel like I can hear him crunching on something. Yeah, he's chewing on something. Hey, bud. Wow, that was good. All the way up here. You walked right past it, you silly kitty. It's right here. Come here, right there. Get that one. Okay, now repeat after me. Don't worry, I'm gonna cut out your claws, so that's less necessary. Look. Okay, this is his first experience, so we are definitely only going to do his front claws because those are the problem right now, but we will get those back claws at a future time. I need to get all the front ones, otherwise I would do just like one at a time usually, but I need to get a lot of things done, and this cat is a lot this morning. So today has turned into a very big morning for him, and that's going to include all 10 of his claws for his first clipping. It's gonna be a big ordeal. Come here. All right, I have 4 more where that came from. We're gonna do one of your paws, you'll get a treat, and then we're gonna do the rest of your paws. You ready? Okay. Yeah, I think I like this one first because it seems harder and he doesn't know what's coming yet, so he's not gonna be quite as feisty. Ooh, good boy. All right, 4 out of 5, hold on. Let me get this last one. Excellent. I didn't do those very much, just enough to make it less extreme when he's climbing and clawing up everything in my office. You want another? Good boy. Time for the other claw. That first one wasn't so bad though. Huh. We're kind of realizing we don't like it, but wow, what a good boy. Sorry, did I get your other paw on the bottom there? Ew, you just spit some of your food out on me. Hold on, it's always this last one. Excellent. All done. Last one. That was fairly painless. This cat is zoomies. He's clawing up everything. He has a lot right now. So I'm hoping that just having those front claws clipped helps me and helps him. All right, can we be done with your care now? I have things I need to do for myself. Thanks, bud.